There are corners of Syria where the war rages on. But Russia's military intervention has given the government the upper hand on the ground, and it has given Moscow an influential voice in deciding Syria's future. President Vladimir Putin is claiming military victory. On Monday, he announced a troop drawdown while visiting a Russian base in Syria. It wasn't the first announcement of its kind, and in the past, military operations didn't stop.
This is not a withdrawal since Russia is keeping its air and naval bases. And Putin did say if terrorists come back, we will strike them. So that means Russia's military strength is still present in Syria.
Many have downplayed the military significance of Putin's announcement. Some believe it was a message to the United States, which recently suggested that American troops could stay in Syria after the fight against ISIL is over. There are an estimated 2,000 troops there, and the U.S. administration now talks about a new goal, saying that those forces could help set conditions for a diplomatic solution.
This is a political decision. It's Russia starting to ask the international community to pressure the United States to withdraw its troops from Syria. Russia is bothered by what it sees as the illegal presence of U.S. troops.
The Syrian government has accused the U.S. of coming up with excuses to maintain a presence in the mainly Kurdish-controlled northeast.
The U.S. has been marginalized diplomatically. A military presence on the ground gives it leverage in future negotiations. But Russia is pushing for a separate peace process to that of the United Nations. It wants to host what is known as the Syrian People's Congress that will bring together the government and the opposition early next year.
But there are some who believe Putin's withdrawal announcement was also a message to his own ally. Russia is being pressured by the U.S. and Israel to curb Iran's growing influence in Syria.
The message to Iran is that there is no need for you to stay permanently in Syria. There is no need to further expand your presence. The big military operations are over, and it's time for a political solution.
Military operations are winding down, but the battle for Syria is not over. Zeina, Khodr, Al Jazeera, Beirut.